Say savage, stay savage, it's your boy Shino Bentro. What's poppin'? Today we got an anime, so you could call it Shino May. Yes, we have an anime review for you guys. We will be reviewing an anime that I've been watching. I think it's a pretty cool anime. It's only 2 episodes in, so this is gonna be episode 1 and 2 review. So I'm gonna give you both an idea of what's going on in those 2 episodes. So today we're gonna be reviewing Twin Exorcist. Yes, I said Twin Exorcist. Twin Star Exorcist. Twin Star Exorcist. But like, it's about to be lit. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited, so yeah, let's get it.
Whipping all this double bitty chopper. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Nah, but today we're gonna be talking about Twin Star Exorcist. Twin Star Exorcist, I would say, has been pretty okay. It's a very promising anime. I can't say it's like super good because it's only 2 episodes, but it does have a lot of potential, and it's something that I'm slowly involving myself into and I'm really enjoying. So I figured, why not come and share this shit with my viewers, because you guys are always asking me, yo Shino, what's your favorite anime? Yo Shino, what are you into? Yo Shino, what anime are you liking this season? So you know what, I'm gonna give you guys my personal thoughts and my personal opinions on the anime that I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? So Twin Star Exorcist is something I'm watching, and I gotta give you guys my opinions on it. You feel me? So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get today's review. But Twin Star Exorcist pretty much follows this guy named Rokuro. He was an expiring exorcist until one day some tragic events happened, right? So pretty much the tragic events made him not want to be an exorcist anymore. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm not spoiler happy, but at the same time, it's like he was really powerful. He was like this super strong exorcist, but something led him to not want to be an exorcist anymore. My boy Rokuro was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm not doing it no more. If you want to come and take over, you can do it. I'm not doing it. But at one point he was the guy that wanted to be the exorcist that gets rid of all the Kigari. Kigari are pretty much terms for demons, people that are possessed, monsters that they need the exorcist, pretty much like Blue Exorcist a little bit. But I feel like it's like Blue Exorcist, but like a younger version on a level. Like, I would say it's a little bit under Blue Exorcist in terms of graphicness. Like, it's not as in-depth as Blue Exorcist was with the graphics and how it went along the story of fighting demons and Satan and shit like that. But like, I don't know how it will develop either, because it's a new anime. It's still 2 episodes, so I can't say that it's not as like high tier of an Exorcist anime as that, but it could very well turn into some shit like that. But with that being said, he kind of he strayed from his path of being an exorcist. He didn't want to be exorcist anymore, and he figured, hey, why would I want to be exorcist? And there's other exorcists in the world, and I wasn't good enough to stop this tragic event from happening, so fuck that shit. I'm gonna live my normal life. So as the anime starts, he pretty much sitting there trying to flirt. He confessing his love to the girl. You know what I'm saying? He trying to slide in them DMs, but he couldn't get in them DMs. He got curved. Like, I'm talking about denied. Like, I feel bad for the dude, because you know what? I don't think he should have been denied so bad, because, he has a good heart, and at that point, some shit was going on with these little kids. He jumped into it. He looks really evil. I'll say that. He looks like a very evil ass character, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's very like gentle, very kind, and it's very strange. But at the same time, he just goes around being all goofy and shit like that. So he runs into this girl named Bino. Bino Adashino. It's kind of crazy because Adashino, I think that's her last name. But Bino, Benio, and Adashino. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope. So she's an exorcist as well. But the thing with her is, she's the most famous exorcist in the east side of Japan. Like, everybody know her worldwide for being like this top exorcist. They know her because of her like family. Her family is like this famous exorcist clan or some shit like that. She's very skilled. They're about the same age. And what makes this is so unique is like they're the same age, and they both are like the strongest exorcists from east side of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the strongest for the west side of Japan, and she's the strongest for the east side of Japan. But the thing is, he doesn't want to be an exorcist. So, they started hanging out, because she asked him to show her around, you know what I'm saying? She had a map, you know, she was new to the town because she was leaving on this journey to like go live somewhere in this new place. That's what they were quote unquote saying in the beginning, and we don't really understand what's really happening until like they start meeting up. So, you know, they pretty much go hang around the city together. He takes us to like this food shop, get some like candy food or whatever. You know, she spends all his money, you know, he's upset about that. And then like later on they continue walking through this like to this like bridge area. I think it's kind of similar to the place where they met because she was fighting something on the train and early on in the anime, and when she was fighting the Kigari on the train, something happened where one of the Kigari was too strong, and then she had to go chase it down, and like she got blown back and she like come falling out the sky, and this nigga just jumped off a bridge. Like he jumped. I'm talking about like I've never seen anybody jump off a bridge for a female, but he jumped off a bridge for a female, grabs her, and then hits the water. But I'm like, okay, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to get your waifu. I can understand. So he jumps off the bridge for Dashino. I always call her Dashino because I feel like it's better than Benio or Dashino. It seems more better. It's not more better, but it's it's just like comfortable to me. So pretty much they let her come back to this spot that's kind of similar to where they originally found each other at. You know, they run into these kids, but these kids are riding their bikes, you know, they're having a good time. Next thing you know, you hear scream. There's this whole different world dedicated to where the Kigari live. The Kigari are demons pretty much that they have to exercise, so they use their talismans to go into this alternate dimension and go ahead and fight these Kigari. He knows that she's an exorcist when she pull out her talisman sheets, but he doesn't acknowledge it. He doesn't tell her he knows. You know, he watches her fight, he watches to see how strong she is, and then like she beats like fucking 15, 20 of them bitches. Like, she's really strong. She's really powerful for a girl early on in anime, and you think she would be like way more stronger than he is, but the thing is, he has like this hidden power that you don't see until this point. So, you know, as things start to progress a little bit, my boy starts watching her. You know, this little kid get hurt, and she ends up healing the kid, and then she gives him a talisman, said take them and get ready, get out of here, go ahead and leave. But at this point she's losing the fight. She can't win because after she defeats like 15 Kigari, there's like this big ass Kigari that just summons and comes out of nowhere, and it's like something she's never faced before. It's on a whole new level, and it's really like 10 times stronger than her regular potential. So, you know, she has a really hard time trying to fight against this Kigari, but at the same time, you know, she's determined because I feel like something happened in her past where she had to continue to keep fighting and keep like going against this thing. So, you know, my boy steps in, he pulls out this black talisman card. He's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you know what I'm saying? And he just does it. He comes through with it, and as he drops his talisman, he gets to like this arm. It's like a fucking gauntlet. I'm saying like some, I have the darkness in me, I will let it consume me. And he like blows that bitch away with one hit. You know what I'm saying? And like she's completely jealous, and she's completely envious and wondering why he's so strong, and she's like, fight me and all this bullshit. So he gets mad, and because he tells her don't say things that you can't back up, because she was saying she was going to erase all Kigari. That's something he said similar as a child before the tragic events happened. So, you know, he told her that shit. She kind of got her little mood swing or whatever, so she slapped on his toe. She dipped. She was like, I'm going. I'm like out this bitch. I don't want to hear your voice anymore. So she went about her business. But later on, my boy comes back to the fucking home, the dormitory where they're living, and she's their new roommate. She is the new roommate. And I'm just like, plot twist, nigga. You thought she was getting away from her? No. She live with you, buddy. She lives with you, buddy. Yeah, she like it to live with you, homie. So she living with the boy. You know, they pretty much chilling in this place where they can just kind of hang out and be together. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, they still have like this love-hate relationship in the beginning because, you know, he spent all his money on her. He lost his book bag in the water for her, and, you know, my man tried to get some juice, and everything that he tried to do kind of reminded her of him. Reminded him of her, so he was kind of annoyed about it. So in the second episode, this is where things get a little crazy. All right, so in episode 2, we have Arma Sushi Mikado or some shit like that. It's hard to pronounce. His name is really like different. He has a long last name, but it looks like Sushi Mikado. So I'm gonna say that he's pretty much the leader of all exorcists in the land. You know what I'm saying? He's like the highest leader of exorcists, and he pretty much summons my boy Rokuro and Adashino. He tells both of them, you know, come through. We need you to come to this shrine, and he gathers all the exorcists across Japan to this one spot. So they thinking they're going to like this regular ass shrine that's in the town, and they're like, what is this basic ass shrine? There's a secret switch behind it which leads underground. ground, and they go on the ground, and, you know, they make an announcement about Twin Star Exorcist. They don't go into detail in the beginning, but they talk about how the most powerful exorcist of the east side is Dashino. So he summons her forward. He tells her, you know, come forward. We need you to be here, present, standing in your spot where you belong, little girl. Get ya. So she comes up and she comes to the podium and she's like, all right, what's up? Why am I here? You know, what's the purpose? And like go into detail and shit like that. So, you know, he starts to talk about like the prophecy and talk about another character that comes along and that's supposed to portray and be a part of this. So, in order to get the perfect exorcist, which is Miko, the Miko is quote unquote like the highest reign of exorcists. You know, it's supposed to be like something that was the strongest exorcist in all of history. It surpassed all legends and all like books and all stories of any exorcist with any power or potential. You know, this was supposed to be the one that eradicates everything. So, Twin Star Exorcist is basically the two exorcists who come together to form the Miko, but the way they form it, it's a little different. So then he calls Rokuro forward. Rokuro, mind you, he doesn't want anything to do with Exorcist after his tragic event. He's kind of upset. He's just like, fuck that. I don't want to be involved. Like, I can't be involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can keep this shit to yourself. You know, if y'all want to be the fucking greatest exorcist, have fun. And then like, so he gets called forward as one of the greatest exorcists of the West, the strongest. So there was the two strongest exorcists in Japan. And he's just like, how? Why am I even up here? Like, what's the purpose of me being up here? There is no fucking reason for me to be here right now. You got me here, but like, I don't understand. I don't want to be here. So, you know, he goes up there. He starts talking about like all these different things that's happening to the world. You know, he had an oracle summon the flame or whatever and talk about how the two exorcists of legend, the Twin Star Exorcists, was Adashino and Rokuro, and then that they are supposed to, or that they are destined to get married. Like, yes, destined to get married. What? So they're destined to get married and have a baby. The baby that they're supposed to have is supposed to be the Miko, which is supposed to be the world's greatest exorcist, the one that's supposed to eradicate all Kigari. Now, with that being said, it's kind of like they jump straight into that. I can say, you know, maybe it was a little too soon to say some shit like that, because like now we know what's really gonna happen. Maybe it might change. Maybe something else might happen. We don't know. The story's still developing. So at this point, Rokuro standing on the field and he's just looking like, bro, I don't want to be here. You got me fucked up. So Rokuro decides to leave. Well, he's not. He's attempting to leave. So as he's attempting to leave, you know, he tells the audience that he wants to show them the power of the two strongest exorcists. So those two start to duke it out, like as in Adashino and Rokuro. But it's not like Rokuro really wanted to fight Adashino because he knew he was stronger than her. But like, let me see, Arima, because it's Arima. Arima pretty much says, you know, hey, he starts provoking Rokuro. He started talking about the tragic events that happened in Rokuro's past. He started talking about how he wasn't good enough to save his friends, and that's why all his friends died, and his friends was like weak and all that shit. They wasn't strong enough to be exorcists. They didn't deserve the title of exorcist and stuff like that. He was just saying different things to provoke Rokuro into fighting against Adashino, and Adashino was all for it. So she was like fighting against Rokuro while he was saying that shit. But my nigga Rokuro was sidestepping, dodging. He was refusing to use the black talisman. And then like she was like, use your black talisman, show me the power that you possess. I want to see your ultimate power, blah 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 blah. But he was like not for it. He just was not hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So like he starts to get a little aggravated, agitated. So he summons his black talisman, but it's not to fight against Adashino. He's more interested in fighting against the actual priest that's saying all this negative shit. So like, she starts charging him while he's trying to attack the priest. My man throws up one fucking hand with the gauntlet, sends out like these 5 or 6 meteors, and just like slams her into a wall. She can't do anything. So, you know, she starts feeling all this sadness and how she felt before when she was a kid. So she unlocks this superpower where she's like super fast. You know, she's so fast that you can't see her with the naked eye. You know what I'm saying? So she started attacking my boy. My boy sitting there just eating it up. Like, he's just sitting there like, you should stab at me, bitch. But then he gets kind of upset. So my boy punches straight into the ground. I'm talking about like, boom! Fucking kicks up the dirt. And like, everything is like to the point where, you know, he slams all the dirt up in the air. And she was like, oh, you did that to blind me. But like, she jumps off this podium coming towards him at full speed. But it wasn't to blind him. She baited him. He baited her into coming straight at him. So my boy later turns around, cocks up his fist for like the ultimate fucking uppercut. And when she realizes, she was like, oh, he baited me. And like she's all in her fucking head like, oh, this is over. And like he goes up for the hit, and then my nigga Armima pretty much throws out a fucking talisman, dispels the Exorcist powers, and then goes to talk about the prophecy a little bit more. And she falls on top of him. He blushes, and then kind of have like these white ass eyes. And then she gets up, and then they end up living together. You know what I'm saying? He sees her naked, shit like that. It's pretty much the end of that episode, and now we're pretty much waiting for what's gonna happen next. Me personally, I think this is gonna be a really promising anime. Hopefully it doesn't turn into something that isn't really good, but I really hope it is gonna be a good anime. And I really enjoyed it. If you guys have not seen it, I highly recommend it. If you guys have seen it and you like to discuss some things about it in the comment section below, if you were like reading the manga, don't spoil anything for me, but like I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about it. And with that being said, my name is Shino Ben True. Stay true and stay real, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Shino Man, because I haven't did Shino Man forever. So until next time, have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily content. Also check out my Twitter as well as my Twitch, where we be streaming different games, and Twitter just talking shit or just posting updates about the channel. So I'm out of here, guys. Have a great day. Bye Z.